everyone, it's Tori, and today's video is going to be two different makeup looks featuring the new Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. So I decided that there was two different looks that I wanted to do, and I didn't want to put up two different videos. I don't know, I just felt like I didn't want to do too many different Gwen Stefani palette videos, so I decided to do two looks in one video. So I'm really excited to share these two looks with you guys. For the look that I did today, I didn't use winged eyeliner. What? Like, whoa. I don't know, like it's so weird. I didn't use winged eyeliner. I did kind of like flick it out a little bit, but I didn't use winged eyeliner. This is a big deal for me. The other look that I did was a cut crease look that I really liked, and both of the colors, both of the looks are very pinkish, but also this palette's very pinkish, and I really I'm obsessed with this shade Punk, this really pretty purpley shade. It is so pretty. I'm just so excited to show you guys these two makeup looks. So if you would like to see how I get my cut crease look and also this makeup look, then just go ahead and keep watching. Alright, so first we're going to do the cut crease look that I'm pretty well obsessed with. I loved this makeup look, absolutely loved it. So I'm going to start off as usual with my Barely Branded Color Tattoo from Maybelline, and I'm going to use this all over the lid space of my eye. I previously primed my eyes with Too Faced Shadow Insurance in both of these tutorials. I just usually do it off camera because it can get really repetitive. So then I'm going in with the color Anaheim from the palette, and I'm going to take this color on a MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to basically do my cut crease without tape. So I'm going to try to be very precise and draw kind of like a little wing line area, and then go in and do the crease. I like using the 217 brush for this because it's fluffy, but yet it's still thin enough to really get in there and kind of layer out that crease. And this color is going to be the transition shade. That's going to be the first shade that's going to transition all of the other colors together. So next I'm going to be going in with the color Punk, and I'm still going in on my 217 brush from MAC. Oh, just kidding. That's a total lie. This is the M433 from Morphe, and I'm going to use that a little bit more precisely along that crease. So this isn't necessarily the color that I'm going to use to cut the crease, but we don't want the color to get on the lid, because with a cut crease, you want your lid to be very clean and your crease to be very dark, and for there to be a very drastic and dramatic difference. So I'm just following that same line that I used before with the previous color, with this dark, deep purpley shade, which this shade is life, everyone. This is my favorite shade in the palette. Absolutely fabulous shade. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with the color Blonde, and I absolutely love this as a lid color. So this is the color that's going to be the bright lid color, and on camera it's not picking up, but it reflects very pinkish. It's not white, but on camera it does kind of look a little white, but it is a very pinkish shade, and it's beautiful. So I'm going to place that all over the lid, and then, okay, I switched this up a little bit. I went in with the color Serious on a flat defining line brush, and I started to use that to cut my crease, but I was like, no, this is not working. So I went in with the color Blackout from the palette, which is Urban Decay's super black eyeshadow, and I used that to really cut the outer part of my crease up. And then I went in with the shade that we used in the crease earlier, the really pretty purpley shade Punk, and I put that along my lower lash line, and then on that same definer brush I went in with Blackout to really get it tightly up to the waterline. And then I went ahead and did my winged eyeliner for this look, and I used my Inglot gel liner like I usually do. It's one of my favorite liners. So I just went ahead and lined the base of my eye as you normally would, and then I added the wing. What's fantastic about doing a look like this is you can kind of follow the line that you used earlier in the cut crease, and I really tried to do the wing look, and then you can just follow the eyeshadow as your guide for your wing liner. So then I just start from the tip, drag it all down to meet about the center of my eye where my pupil would be. I am going to do a more in-depth how I do my winged eyeliner tutorial. Sorry that I went out of frame. You can't do eyeliner in frame ever. It's just impossible. So then I went in with my Marc Jacobs gel eyeliner pencil in the color Blacker, which is probably my holy grail liner. And then for the inner corner, I just went back in with the same shade that I used all over the lid, which is the shade Blonde. And then I used the shade Skimp for my brow bone highlight. Skimp is one of my all-time favorite shades from Urban Decay. as a highlighting shade, and also it's beautiful all over the lid. It's gorgeous. So I'm using a combination of the colors Amour and also Bury Me from Dose of Colors, and that was my lip combination, and that was my cut crease eye look with the really pretty berry ombre lips. So I hope you enjoyed this look. So now we're going to be moving on to the second look in this tutorial, and this look has no winged liner, and it's very different than what I normally do because there was no winged liner. So I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Color Tattoo, this time in Inked in Pink, and I'm going to be placing that all over the lid space just like I did in the previous tutorial. And then I'm going to start with the color Stark as my transition shade, and for this look I want to keep it very rounded, and I'm not going to try to create that winged line area like I did in the previous look. So I'm going to stay really rounded and follow the base of my eye. So then I'm going to go in with the color Anaheim, and I'm using just a really nice fluffy brush for this. This is perfect for like placing color roundedly in the perfect way, and then I'm just going to blend it out. So then I'm going to go in with the color Punk, as I said, favorite shade in the palette, and I'm going to use that M433 brush from Morphe because it's very stiff. It's basically the 217 but stiffer, so I'm going to use that also in the crease, and it got a little splotchy in some spots, and I tried to blend it out, but some areas wouldn't blend as well as I would like them to, but I did go back through and blend it out with a fluffy brush from Sigma. So then for my lid color, I used the shade Baby, which is a sparkly pink color, and it actually took me a couple tries to get this all over the lid because it wasn't showing up as pigmented as I wanted it to, which was kind of sad. But then I went in with that color Serious, and I got way too much on my brush the first time, and I was like, oh no, this is not good. And it was actually really hard to blend this color out, so my outer corner on that eye was looking a little bit rough, but it's okay because I did my best. So I did go ahead and blend out that color. I used this just in the outer corner just for a little extra depth and dimension. So then I went back in with the purple shade or the burgundy shade and blended out everything. And then I used the color Pop just on the center of the eye to bring a little extra light and dimension. And of course, like I did in the last tutorial, I'm using Skimp as my brow bone highlight because, again, absolute favorite brow bone highlight from Urban Decay. So then I went along with a flat definer brush, and I used the shade Punk along my lower lash line because it's absolutely gorgeous. So then I lined my waterline with the Marc Jacobs Blacker Gel Liner, my favorite liner. So then I also used that same liner along my upper lash line. This was like scary for me to do because I never do this. I am always doing winged liner, and I wanted to do something a little bit different for this look. So I lined my upper lash line with that liner, and then I went in with a little bit of Serious on a smudging brush, and I used it to kind of smudge out the line. I didn't want it to be super smudged out, but I wanted to kind of lessen the harshness of it and make sure there wasn't any bumpiness to it. So then I went in with my Better Than Sex mascara and applied this to my lashes and used the Dose of Colors Truffle liquid lipstick, and that was the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed both of these looks. Let me know which one was your favorite, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to all of you in my next video.